Welcome to the Creativity Lab here at the University of York Library. My name's Sam Hazeldine and I'm the Creative Technologist. Virtual reality is one of those terms we're hearing a great deal about at the moment, but what actually is it? VR stands for virtual reality and is in essence a type of technology which allows a person to be virtually immersed into any environment and take the perspective of any character. What makes VR special is the ability to not only see a different environment, but to be able to interact and move around that world. It is an opportunity to experience a believable or different virtual world, whether that's a completely different dystopian planet or something more familiar like your own kitchen. Usually, VR experiences are often created by using a VR headset. These are many different types of headset, but most work by placing images closely to your eyes. This is mainly to block out the sight of the real world around you and immerse you fully in that other world. The VR headset has two lenses for each eye, and behind those lenses are display screens, showing the image at ever so slightly different angles. This, however, is just one way of experiencing a virtual environment. If you're a glasses wearer like me, don't panic. Most headsets come with adjustments and different parts to accommodate glasses, and you can continue to wear them. The headsets also have plenty of adjustments for different head sizes, so you can get them to sit comfortably on your head. A full VR experience usually requires a few main elements: a VR headset, rotational tracking, so turning around a full 360 on the spot, optional position tracking, moving around the space, interactivity, usually using hand controllers. You don't necessarily need to be able to access an expensive headset to experience a virtual environment though. Some simple virtual environments can be viewed just on a computer screen or using one of those headsets where you can slot in a smartphone. These types of headsets work well for viewing 360 videos of photographs that don't require interaction, so you can see all the way around. Mobile phone headsets give you the rotational tracking and would allow you to turn around on the spot, but not necessarily allow you to move to a different location. Although it can feel a little unusual at first, most varieties of dedicated VR headsets give you an option to be able to sit down and set a safe boundary to work in, and you can draw any shape like my egg-shaped space I have here. If you move out of that space, you'll be made aware and the experience will pause, which reduces that risk of walking into a table or someone else. It's often a good idea to place some tape or markers on the floor, not only for you, but for anybody else in the room. You're able to control how you move inside the virtual world. If you're using a system with hand controllers, many apps allow you to move by pointing your controller and jumping to a new location. This means you can move around virtually like magic, without having to physically move in the space very far. The beauty of this means you can have that full experience even from the joyful comfort of sitting down. Most have the ability to track your rotational movement, and some can also track your position in a space moving around, using cameras to track your location. VR also works amazingly well with spatial audio. This is the idea of creating directional sound, which is played through speakers or headphones to give you the sense of sound coming from a certain direction or moving past you, whether that's the sound of a car whooshing past or someone talking in the distance. It helps to add to that immersive experience and helps to make it feel more realistic. Complete VR headset systems usually have inbuilt speakers and allow you to add your own headphones. But what is VR actually good for? There's loads of exciting applications of VR now happening and being developed. It's brilliant for allowing someone to experience an environment that they may not be able to in real life, for example floating around space or walking around with the dinosaurs. It can help people to learn about history, science, or any subject that you can create virtually. It can be used for helping to explore the design of a product, like a very expensive sports car, or just to see what something looks like in 3D. To find out more, have a look at the University of York Skills Guides for more information and upcoming courses we have on VR.